standings for the Continental Division. And as you can see, Carolina has basically run away with it. Athens has 5 games in hand, but trails by 11 points.
Whether you need repairs, maintenance,
Baton
or
Rouge last night
the Air Force team is here for you.
Has tied Columbus
dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors.
But Columbus owns both tiebreakers in that case.
Quality and virus
But
protection
right now we're looking at this matchup right here at the 4 and 5 between Columbus and Blue Ridge. And right now this is the line of demarcation. On one side, one team is in the playoffs if we were to go tomorrow.
With the Kinetic
The other
Global app,
team,
we both can monitor our account.
Hope you had a good season because it's time to go home. Very important 6 points on the line here this weekend. Columbus comes into this game having played 34 games, 17 regulation wins, 10 losses, 4-2-1 in overtime for a total of 61 points, while Blue Ridge has also played 34 games with 17 regulation wins, 12 losses, 4 overtime wins, or losses, 4 overtime losses, 1 overtime win, and 0 wins in the shootout. Very close division in the Continental. As you can see, only 8 points separates Athens, the 2nd seed, from the 5 seed Blue Ridge, and one of those teams is guaranteed to go home in only a month and a half. Seems like we just started this yesterday, but the season, we're already in crunch time. Let's go to a break here, and we'll get into some of the transactions the Columbus River Dragons made just today. I'm Cayden Sturges. You're watching River Dragons Hockey.
On the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Hello and welcome back here to the Columbus Civic Center. This is Cayden Sturges filling in for Tom Callahan as we bring you into our transaction report. The River Dragons made a flurry of moves today to replace a few injuries. So if you've been paying attention to our socials, I'll bring it to you right here. River Dragons have signed Alexander Talian to replace Kyle Moore for this weekend series. Funny enough, Alexander was a former Cottonmouth. Played 33 games for the Snakes back in 2016-2017 and had 17 points for the old franchise. So, pretty good. He has not played a season since 21-22. So this is his first professional hockey in 4 years. So, wonder what we're going to get from him tonight, but that is our replacement for Kyle Moore, who went down in Athens. Also a replacement, Matt Petizian is out for the weekend, and replacing Matt Petizian as an emergency backup goalie, so be prepared to see a lot of Sammy Bernard, is Will Salnek, who comes straight out of the Ontario Elite Hockey League, where he played with the Erin Outlaws. young kid, only 22 years old. This will be his first professional game that he is dressed for. But that is all we know for now. So, Talion is in, Moore is out. Petizian is out, and Salnek is in. That's what you need to know for this series here against Blue Ridge. So, we're going to take another break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to give you your starting goaltenders, as well as a little bit more head-to-head, and we'll have the anthem, and we'll get you ready for some hockey on the Chattahoochee. This is Cayden Sturges, and you're watching River Dragons Hockey.
Should I park in the back?
We help people sneak Pepsi into places that don't serve it.
What if they catch us?
We have a sports car. Hey man, this doesn't make burger taste better.
Yo, what the f?
I thought Wendy was a ginger.
To enhance the flavor.
Where is everybody?
Sunday.
Do not make eye contact.
Nobody here wants your Pepsi.
It's really good.
Oh, that is good.
Say it into the napkin dispenser.
Here's some Pepsi for some extra flavor. So get the f*** out. Come on.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, high atop the Chattahoochee Valley, looking down on a beautiful sheet of ice. Let's get our starting goalie matchups here for you tonight. As you can see, starting in net for the Dragons is Sammy Bernard. And Sammy has had a fantastic year so far with a goals against average of 2.66 and a save percentage of .913. He's 6-2-0 with 3 shutouts on the year. Facing him between the pipes for the Blue Ridge Bobcats is Hunter Verostic. He's 17-8-0-2. Goals against average of 2.87, .914 save percentage, as well as 3 goose eggs so far this year. So we come into this with about a month and a half left to play here in the regular season. River Dragons currently in a playoff spot, but in a heated battle with several Continental Division rivals. We showed you the points graphic earlier, and basically when you have this situation, Columbus has games in hand on everybody except for Athens. So the chances of catching Athens are pretty slim, but you do control your own destiny when it comes to actually making the playoffs. So, like Al Davis said, just win, baby, win. We're If only it were that simple. So, last weekend, the River Dragons absolutely handled their business, did what they needed to do here at home, took 6 points from the Mississippi Seawolves. Outside of that series against Mississippi, though, the Dragons are on a bit of a skid. They lost in regulation in Athens last Wednesday. The Wednesday before that, they lost against Athens in regulation. A series up in Binghamton, New York, they lost both games in regulation. And the last game against Athens here in Columbus, they lost in a 1-0 shootout. So outside of those two games against the Mississippi Seawolves, who are way down in the basement, the River Dragons have only earned 1 point. And everyone knows that needs to change, and I think they're going to come out with the right attitude here tonight to make that happen. As you can see, the boys taking the ice in the Valentine's specialty jerseys and socks. And if you want either of those, you can tune in. You can look on our website, go to the Dash app, where those will be on auction for you to just take a look at and see. Now as Blue Ridge takes the ice as well, as we're hearing the starting lineups for the River Dragons. Anderson, Lynn, and Sturges so far. Somero. Galvin. So your starting forward line for the Dragons will be Somero, Galvin, and Sturges. Lind will be part of the D pair with Sammy Bedard between the pipes, starting for your Dragons. And now we will go to the moment of silence and the national anthem.
River Dragons, thank you. Now remain standing with hands over hearts. The presentation of our national anthem performed tonight by our very own Abigail Garcia.
welcome back in to the Columbus Civic Center, where we were just greeted by a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by Abigail Garcia. Now we're doing our ceremonial first puck drop. So tonight, Blue Ridge will be in black helmets, black jerseys, black shorts, and black and yellow socks with a nice mountainous design on both of those. Your River Dragons, black helmets, heart pink-white pattern jerseys with the pink dragon logo on it for Valentine's Day, with black shorts and more hearts on the socks. We're going all out here for Valentine's Day. So tomorrow is our family four-pack night. Unfortunately, it's too late to buy tickets for the family four-pack, but we still have 2 more family four-pack dates for you, brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland and Kissin' 99.3. The family four-pack includes 4 tickets to a game and a lot more stuff. We'll get into it later. Let's get ready for some hockey as we're about to drop the puck. And the draw is tied up here in the neutral zone and is going to be dumped into the Columbus zone. And Blue Ridge immediately goes for a change. Into the far corner, cycled back behind the net by Columbus as they stage a breakout. Back to Lind, and that's going to be deflected. Blue Ridge has a 4-on-2 if they hurry. Shot turned away by Sammy Bernard. Still behind the net, into the far corner. Cycled around it, shot on net, doesn't make it. To the point, shot, that's going to be blocked. Ryan Galvin getting the block there as Blue Ridge goes for yet another change. Lind is harassed in the corner. Oh, that's a dangerous turnover, but luckily no Blue Ridge Bobcat is in the vicinity of the low slot area right there. Bounce around, Justin McDonald attempts to clear, does not. This is still in the Columbus zone. Behind the net, McDonald over to Lind. To Doherty. Saras gives it up into the slot. No. Doherty again. That's turned over into the high slot this time. Shot blocked, collected by Lind. And he's been on the ice the entire time. He's desperately needs a change. Hunter and McDonald and Doherty out right now as both teams change lines. Belfay, cross ice feed. McDonald takes it for the Dragons and he'll just dump it back. Down into the corner, Slohetka and Martin fighting for it. Tied up, it's going to be won by Slohetka. And Hunter's going to take this back around in front of the net. Dumps it off behind. As Columbus is going to move this right back in for Doherty, who's just going to dump it in on net to Verostic. Makes a blocker save, turns it away into the corner. Turnover in the low slot, he shoots! Verostic, what a save with the pad to turn it away. Bouncing puck as the River Dragons attempt to keep possession. Jemayev does a nice deke around an opponent. He takes a slap shot, never makes the net. Up in the air, into the corner. Kept in as Blue Ridge tries to break out. Jemayev is unable to keep it in for, that's Doe, but that will be icing on Blue Ridge. That icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air. where right now you can get a furnace, tune, and AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-888-8888 or going to airforceheatingandair.com. Draw to the left of Verostic. Won by Blue Ridge as they attempt to clear out behind the net, and they're going to be able to skate this past the blue, the red, and no offsides. The nuke Italian. Alexander will dump it to Samaro, and it'll be dumped right back in by Blue Ridge as both teams are kind of playing ping pong here in the neutral zone. That's going to be dumped in, played by Verostic into the near side corner, and pass into the slot. Shot! Blocked by Verostic. Connor Lind has it now, and that's going to be dumped into the crowd with 15:57 left to play here in the first period. Shots on goal so far 2-1 in favor of your River Dragons. These two teams have played each other twice so far in this season, with splitting the series both here at the Columbus Civic Center. Both games very close. Hunter has it in the slot. He tries to shoot. That's going to go wide. It's collected by Carson Andrioli. Lind attempts to dump it off a body. Lind will recollect it at the red line. Hunter over to McDonald, to Doherty. Doherty will keep it in. And now 3-on-3 for the Bobcats going into the Columbus zone. He's looking for a D-to-D pass partner. Deflected in front, but that never hit the pads of Sammy Bernard. Hunter looking for a partner. McDonald's got it. And that's going to draw a penalty. Have to imagine that's going to be holding as the River Dragons will go to a power play. Oh, excuse me, that's on McDonald. I don't understand that because he had possession of the puck the entire time. So it shouldn't have been delayed. As it is, the River Dragons will go to the penalty kill. Justin McDonald, 2 minutes for holding the stick, and that'll be cleared out by the River Dragons as the Cats attempt to get set up here on the power play. Take it in past the blue line. On the far wing, dumped behind the net, bounced. Near D, into the point, past the slot. No black jersey was home, though. As they attempt to try again. From the point, over to the circle. Back up to the point. Slap shot, off the post. And that's going to clear itself, and the River Dragons will take a much-needed change, and the Bobcats will match it. Daniel Kilnecki has it, dumps it right back behind his net for Carson Andrioli as the Bobcats try to begin a rush here. Wickline over there. Nice check into the zone. Cycled around. Far blue line. D to D. Back up to the point. Deflected by Austin Doe into the corner, and that's going to be kept in there by Philip Klavak. Fakes the slap shot. Pass down into the low slot as they fight for it behind the net, and that's going to be cleared. by Austin Doe. 12 seconds remain here on this penalty kill. Blue Ridge has time for one more rush as they enter the zone, and that's going to be cleared into the River Dragons bench with 1 second remaining on the McDonald penalty. We're going to take a break here for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where Justin McDonald is about to leave the box in 1 second here for your Columbus River Dragons. 13:09 left to play and a scoreless tie here in the first period. See if the Dragons can win this draw and dump it down to McDonald. They cannot, but Justin will come back on the ice. Played behind the net. Look for a pass into the low slot. Nobody home. Up to the far point. Blocked by Hunter and that's going to be cleared. Doherty gives chase around the back end of the net. McDonald as well. And that's going to be kept in. Connor Lind would have gone to the right of Rostic, but he takes a stick out there. Hunter wins it off the boards. McDonald back to the D-line. And that's deflected back into Dragons 1. 2-on-1 shot saved by Sammy Bernard. Both teams going for a full line change here. So far, only 2 shots on goal for either team, but it has not felt like that necessarily. There have been a lot of blocked shots. Into the far face-off circle we go, and that's going to be tied up off the referee. Underwood attempts to, and that's going to be cleared back up to Underwood. As back to Underwood, and that's going to be taken in to Talion. Somero gives chase. Right kick back out to Sturges. Pass right into the slot, deflected by Verostic. Underwood. Behind the net here for the Dragons as they fight to maintain possession. But it's skated out by Justin Daly. Pass into the high slot. Backhand. That's going to go sail right over Sammy Bernard's head off of a tip. Talion, and he's just going to dump it into the far corner for Austin Doe. Balkwill keeps it in for the River Dragons. Jemayev back over to Balkwill. He's got a pass. He shows. Oh, just wide for Jemayev. River Dragons keep possession. They're going to dump it back in, and that's going to not have enough mustard on it. Punishing hit there by Jemayev on Daly as both teams do a partial line change. dumped in by Balkwill, and there goes the Fords. Played into neutral ice. Smooth deke, but that's going to end up just in the hands of Sammy Bernard. Andrioli for Blue Ridge. Just a little bit of talking for now. We'll keep an eye on it later into this game and tomorrow night's game. McDonald in for the face-off for Columbus. Sanders in for Blue Ridge. Justin talking to all of his line mates, strategizing here, as he tends to do. Won by J-Mac, taken behind the Columbus net. And McDonald's going to take it up. Hail Mary pass. Attempted to Doherty, but intercepted, and that's going to be played right into the Columbus bench already. Not even 10 minutes in, and we've had 2 pucks make it into the River Dragons bench. McDonald and Sanders again. Won by Blue Ridge. They're just going to dump it in and see if they can chase it down. Into the far corner. Missed it. Hunter up to J-Mac. Doherty manages to stay on sides. Backhand. Turned away by Verostic. Still in the far, into the near corner. Sanders has it now. And he is hammered by Connor Lind, attempting to clear the zone and the linesman. Into the corner, attempted a pass across the slot. Again, Doherty, he shoots, he scores! What a beautiful pass by Justin McDonald to set up Doherty practically with 2 feet in the crease. Completely unmarked by the Blue Ridge defenders. Fantastic pass by McDonald. Doherty puts it top shelf to beat Verostic. 1-0 Dragons. Down to Dana Barker.
River Dragons goal scored by number 13, Scott Doherty. Assisted by number 7, Justin McDonald. And number 88, Ryan Hunter at 10:32 of the first period. Again, that was Doherty assisted by McDonald and...
Okay, so Doherty from McDonald and Hunter. We're going to take you into a media break right now. Don't go anywhere. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. I just love how the biscuit just matches perfectly with the spice on the chicken fillet. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. The chicken is always crispy. Then you add the spices to the chicken, instant classic.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where you just watched Scott Doherty beat Hunter Verostic to put the River Dragons on top 1-0. 9:22 left here to play in the first period. Defensive zone draw won by the River Dragons, and they'll skate it past the blue line. 3-on-3. And one back here by Blue Ridge, who has a 4-on-2 if they hurry. Chipped in, and that's just far of Belfay. Into the slot, turned away by Underwood. Nice stick tie-up to just make sure that wasn't a threat. And that's going to dribble out of the zone. Underwood, Samaro, shot, and that's going to sail over. Samaro and Sturges create a little mini rush there. Stick tied up, backhand in the low slot, looking for a pass over. Going to dump it back in. That's going to be blocked by Underwood, and the River Dragons will clear the zone. Samaro taking it past the red line. Backhand dump into the near corner as a full change will happen for both teams. Doe goes to harass on the forecheck. And that'll end up as both teams exchange the puck in the neutral zone. Shot wide of Sammy Bernard in the near corner. Cycled into the slot. He whiffed on it. Underwood lost his... Jemayev lost his stick. And that's going to dribble just out of the zone. Offsides. That offsides is brought to you by Old School Barbershop. Are your sides a little off? Call Old School Barbershop. Jemayev with Wickline to his right will take the draw right outside of the defensive zone. Shot from center, turned away easily by Sammy. Offside yet again. Great effort there by Doe and Balkwill to get that back out before it bounced in. Touched up by a Bobcat. That'll be right outside the zone yet again. One by Columbus. Cross ice pass. Balkwill, 2. Dumped in by Doe. Blue Ridge, since the media timeout, has come out and has really emphasized finishing their checks. Columbus can play that game as well, so we'll see how this goes. But typically, playing from behind while... Oh, that was nearly misplayed by Verostic. But the Bobcats escape and will bring it into the Columbus zone. Shot saved. Plavak gave a fantastic snapshot from just beyond the circles, but swallowed up there by Sammy Bernard. It'll be J-Mac and Sanders yet again for the face-off. One by McDonald. He'll skate it out of the zone. Up to Hunter. Hunter shoots. Oh, goes between his legs. Just deflected there by Verostic. McDonald in the far corner, right around the referee. He'll dump it back in. Doherty in the near corner. Into shot. Turned away. Rebound into on the near wall. Hunter fights for it. It's going to be brought back up. Doherty, and that's never going to make the net. Doherty goes for the check afterwards as it's 1-on-1. Turned away. Wide. Really good play. And now we have a race for the puck. Hunter, and he's just going to lose that race. So Josh Slegers from the Blue Ridge Bobcats. And that'll bring it all the way back down into the Columbus zone. Danny Martin will take the draw against Justin McDonald yet again for the River Dragons. And we're going to try that again. Drops the puck, won by McDonald, skated around by Somero into the corner. Both teams fight for it, still fighting for it, and that'll go to the edge and kept in. Oh, what an opportunity there in the slot, but he just bobbled it. Now Hunter skating 2-on-2, looks for it. Cross the ice pass, he shoots. McDonald with an almost a beautiful backhand deflection as the River Dragons begin to cycle changes. McDonald still with possession of the puck. Finally won back by Austin Belfay. But the Dragons continue to change, and the Bobcats just can't seem to get it out of their own end of the ice at the current moment. Well, there's the announcer's jinx. Up the ice, skated past the blue line. He shot, wonderful glove save, and we have a little bit of extracurricular. That's Slahetka. Alex Sturges there involved as well with Jacob Wolf for Blue Ridge. Face off to Sammy's left. Won by Blue Ridge. Shot taken. Blocker save. Looks for a pass into the high slot. Not there. Stick tied up by Sturges. Rammed around into the far corner. That'll bounce right back out to Somero. And that's offsides for the River Dragons. That'll bring us into our last media timeout of the first period. I'm Cayden Sturges. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. Dragons lead 1-0 with 4 minutes left to play. 4:34 left to play here in the first period. May have to take the draw for Columbus. That's going to be dumped down. Played back, right back around. Things are really starting to ramp up here, physicality-wise. Balkwill, and that'll be icing by Blue Ridge. Just a miscommunication on the pass, but that'll take us all the way down the ice. If you're just joining us, I'm Cayden Sturges filling in for Tom Callahan, hoping Tom feels much better real soon. to the right of Verostic, won by the Dragons. Into the slot, just wide. Balkwill takes a shot, and that's going to go down into the corner. Dragons still have it. Shot, backhand by Wickline. That's going to be contained by Verostic pretty easily. Lots of offensive pressure so far for the Dragons. Even though shots are only 7-7, it does feel like both goalies have been under a lot of pressure. There have been a lot of block shots for both teams. But Columbus has been able to cycle the puck really well tonight so far. McDonald and Sanders to the left of Verostic. Sanders is going to take it right back into the far corner. Oh, just missed the pass into the slot. Shot in, still loose. Lind ambushed Verostic there. I don't know if he even saw it. Fortunately for Hunter there, the rebound was collected by Blue Ridge. Lind's going to skate it up to Doherty. Hunter's got it, and he's going to double back around, let his teammates go for a change. Now Hunter himself is going to play by the red line. McDonald skates it up. Back up to McDonald. Into the far corner. And the door comes open. That's unfortunate, because it looked like Columbus was really setting up to have a scoring chance there. But the door in the far right corner of the Civic Center just came open. Face off to the right of Verostic. One into the corner, taken behind the net. Skated it across the red and the blue. Shot, glove save by Sammy Bernard. There is no rebound. I don't know if there was some sort of scouting report that Blue Ridge saw on Sammy, because every single shot it seems so far has targeted that glove side. Face-off one, back to Slahetka as the River Dragons begin the breakout. Tullig up to Slahetka, and it's going to be one into the low sludge. Oops, doesn't make it. Stick check there by Verostic to prevent Sturges. With that delayed penalty, this one's going to go against the Dragons. Oh, and a late shot. That's going to draw a crowd. Austin Belfay lets diplomacy win, but typically that is a good way to attract a lot of attention. Sturgeon's going to go into the box. And this will be the second power play for the Blue Ridge Bobcats. They are currently 0 for 1 on the night. One back to the point. That's interference for Sturgeon as Blue Ridge begins to set up the power play along the north side boards into the low slot. Still loose into the corner behind the net. Balkwill just harassing behind the net. Shot goes wide of Sammy. Still in, and that's going to be cleared as Blue Ridge will take it back behind their own cage and allow Columbus to get 4 fresh defenders out there on the ice. Daly Skated into the slot, back up, into the corner. One back by Columbus. D-to-D, Daly's got a look. He shoots. Deflected by Sammy Bernard. Still in play. And that'll be skated out of the zone. Shot. What an individual effort there by Jemayev to skate that out of his own zone short-handed and to kill even more time. Blue Ridge still unable to gain the Columbus zone. Finally, they'll dump it in. That's going to take a weird carom off of the board and end up in, guess what, the glove of Sammy Bernard as he'll cover it. 23 seconds left on the Sturgeon interference penalty. 35.4 seconds left here in the first period. So you have about 12 seconds between the penalty kill and the power play, or penalty kill and the end of the period. McDonald ties it up, back up to the far D. D-to-D. Into the near corner. That's going to take a weird bounce as the River Dragons into the slot. Luckily, Alexander Jemayev was sitting right in front of Sammy Bernard, and he'll clear it right down. That will kill the River Dragons penalty as Sturgeon comes out of the box. Chipped right down, blocked by the linesman. And that's going to give Blue Ridge one more shot as the period comes to a close. McDonald will dump it down the ice onto Verostic. And that will be the end of the first period here at the Columbus Civic Center. We're going to get to a break, and we will be right back with you, breaking it down for you, as well as our Zelmo's out-of-town scoreboard. This is Cayden Sturges, and you're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. As you see, our mid-intermission entertainment, playing musical chairs here on a lovely Valentine's Day here in the Chattahoochee Valley. Let's get into it. Dragons lead 1-0 after one period of play. Shots on goal favor Columbus 10-8. And let's go in to how this game has played out so far. So your first only goal of the game so far came from a perfect pass from the far corner into the very low slot. Like, I don't even want to call it the low slot, because Scott Doherty basically had his feet on the red line separating the goalie crease from the rest of the offensive zone. And he was completely unmarked. Beautiful pass by Justin McDonald to squeeze it through two defenders. And Scott Doherty buries it. And that was at 10:32 of the first period, assisted by, like I already mentioned, Justin McDonald and Ryan Hunter, who worked really hard to keep that puck in the offensive zone to make that play possible in the first place. So Doherty from McDonald and Hunter from 10:32. That's your only scoring so far here in the first period. The Dragons did go to the penalty box twice. McDonald went 451 in for holding the stick. And that was a weird penalty. I felt like both players were all over each other, but the Dragons managed to kill off that penalty and score. And that brings us to later in the first period, after Columbus made the score 1-0, when we've got a interference minor on Alex Sturges. And that one was definitely deserved, but Columbus yet again kills the penalty. So far, the Bobcats are 0 for 2 with the man advantage here in the Columbus Civic Center, where this series is very important for both teams who are right on the edge of the playoff line. If it were to start tomorrow, Columbus would be in the playoffs. Barely. They would have, the last seed would have to go play Carolina in Winston-Salem. The Bobcats would be going home if this ended tomorrow, but the two teams are only separated by 5 points. As we finally have a winner in the musical chairs here at the Columbus Civic Center. But back to the on-ice action. Very important series here for both teams. This is the last time Columbus and Blue Ridge will see each other after tomorrow. Columbus is done with Baton Rouge for the year. So these games are the head-to-head against the two teams you're competing with on the playoff line for now. Very important because they almost count twice. We're going to get into a break. We're going to come back here with the Zelmo Zip-In Scoreboard. And busy night here in the Fed with all 14 teams in play. Don't go anywhere. You're watching River Dragons Hockey.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? How about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center as we go into the Zelmo Zippin' Out-of-Town Scoreboard. Busy night here in the Fed as all 14 teams are in action. The Venom are visiting the Binghamton Black Bears, 3-3 there in the second. That would be a crazy upset if the Venom could pull that off over the juggernaut Black Bears. Danbury's up 2-1 on Port Huron. Watertown leads 3-2 in the second period over Motor City. In our game, of course, Columbus has a 1-0 lead over Blue Ridge. Baton Rouge and Monroe in another crazy important game to the Continental cut line, tied at 0 early in the first period. The Athens Rock Lobsters in Danville lead 1-0 early in the first, and Carolina leads the Mississippi Seawolves 1-0. In men's college hoops, no top 25 action tonight, but a very good game between Mount St. Mary's and Niagara, tied at 75 with 2:06 left to play. But the real action comes tomorrow in the SEC. I'm sure many of you watching at home are aware of the massive showdown in Tuscaloosa tomorrow between the number 1 ranked Auburn Tigers and the number 2 ranked Crimson Tide. Iron Bowl of Hoops, first ever 1v2 matchup in the SEC for men's college hoops. Four Nations Face-Off is on pause today, but will restart tomorrow in Montreal, Quebec. Finland and Sweden will go, and then Canada and the United States of America will play at 8 Eastern. Let me tell you about a wonderful deal we have thanks to our friends at Chick-fil-A Midland and Kissin' 99.3. The Chick-fil-A Midland Kissin' 99.3 Family 4-Pack includes 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorn, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons. That's over $120 in value for just $40. Take advantage of this great deal brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin' 99.3, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream, and the Columbus Civic Center. We have 2 dates remaining for that Family 4-Pack, and that's only available through the River Dragons office. You can't go into the box office. They'll look at you funny when you ask for the Family 4-Pack. You have to go into the River Dragons office or scan that QR code on your screen right now. That'll take you to rdragons.com, where you can purchase both of the remaining Family 4-Pack games, March 29th versus Hudson Valley and April 12th versus Athens. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you for second period action. Don't go anywhere. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmos, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmos rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hello, and welcome back here to the second period. Your Dragons lead the Blue Ridge Bobcats 1-0. Hey, do y'all like food? I know I like food. Well, if you want an opportunity to eat some really good food and meet some of your favorite River Dragons players, well, our next Eat with the Dragons event at Applebee's will be at Tuesday, February 25th at the Phoenix City location, starting at 6 p.m. Sign up for a Club Applebee's and get a free appetizer upon joining, a free birthday treat, and more. See you at Applebee's Phoenix City on Tuesday, February 25th from 6 to 7 p.m. And we're getting set here for some second period action. Things really started to ramp up in terms of the physicality in the last 5 minutes of that first period. So we'll see if that leads to anything. Galvin will take the draw here for the River Dragons. Won by Columbus as they play it into their own end and back out. That's going to be icing on Columbus right away. So this will go all the way down the right side of your laptop or television screen for a face-off to the left of Sammy Bernard. Stuckless taking the draw for Blue Ridge. Daly up to the point. Oh, just missed. Shot. Backhand spin shot turned away before it ever reached Sammy into the near corner. Toe drag. Save. Still loose. Dribbles out to the other side. Shot. Near shot. Never reaches Sammy. Again, wide to his left. Dumped right back in for Blue Ridge as they go for a change. Trying to tire out Columbus already. Tied up in the corner. Columbus has it to Sturges. Passed up past the blue line. And it's going to be cleared right back out by Blue Ridge. Columbus will get a much-needed change 1 minute into this second period. Just lost there, but Blue Ridge unable to do anything with it as both teams play catch at the neutral zone. Taken in by Scott Doherty. Still into the neutral zone. Blue Ridge takes possession, and that'll go into the Columbus zone. Once again, Galvin, and he's hammered as both teams cycle possession. Galvin goes in for the change. Once again, no team so far to start this period has really been able to settle the puck on their sticks. It's just been bouncing around from team to team. Into the low slot, he shoots. Just turned away by Verostic. Another chance, and Verostic will stick his left pad out to prevent a crossover pass to a wide open Justin McDonald. This is the line that has given Blue Ridge trouble tonight, and honestly, it's given everyone trouble. This McDonald, Hunter, Doherty line, they have the only goal so far for Columbus, but they've had many opportunities to score. Dropped one back to Slahetka, D-to-D pass. Into the slot to McDonald. Dumped in, rimmed around. Hunter behind the net. Into the corner, he's still fighting for it. McDonald has it. Rims it around, back to Hunter. Intercepted by Blue Ridge, and they will manage to get a dump out to McDonald. 2-on-1 with Hunter. Cross ice feed. That's going to be turned away by the stick of Slagers. Kirk Underwood here for the Dragons, skating it around in his own defensive zone. He loses it, and that's going to go the length of the ice, but recovered by Verostic to prevent an icing. Pressure here in the zone. Jemayev looking for a cross-line face. Oh, Jemayev just whiffed on it. Back in here to the near corner. Passed over Slahetka. Skating around. He's knocked down, and that'll clear out and allow Blue Ridge to get some much-needed reinforcements on from their deep here. But the River Dragons are relentless, already skating it past the blue line. Shot. Save. Both teams still trying to find a rhythm here in the second period. That'll be dumped around into the zone for Daly. But Dunford manages to stick it away from Daly as the River Dragons skate up ice. Across, Doe! Too much to handle. Shot, and that's going to be saved with the glove from a very severe angle by Verostic. One nothing is your score with 3 minutes and 43 seconds gone in the second period. Exiting now for the River Dragons is Wickline. He goes to the locker room. We'll keep an eye on that for you at home. Won by Blue Ridge, and they managed to skate it out, but not extremely far. This is going to be bounced right back into the Columbus offensive zone. Daly passes it to the wing. Up. And he just wipes out as that's going to end up in the crowd. Andrioli just caught an edge, and, well, he went for a spill. That's never something you want to do, especially here in front of the great crowd here in Columbus tonight. Section 110 is definitely going to give him some grief for that. Face off to the right of Sammy Bernard. Won by Blue Ridge. Back out to the D. D-to-D pass. Shot. Deflected, and that's going to go wide of the net. River Dragons begin the breakout with numbers. Underwood. Almost still has it. Back to the point. Shot. Deflected into the corner. Cleared safely out by Blue Ridge, but not far enough for them to change. Back to Sturgeon. Shot, glove save by Hunter Verostic. I don't know if y'all can see this at home, but these specialty jerseys, which, by the way, if you want to bid on them, are available for auction on the Dash app, have little, like, Professor elbow pads on the back of them that are in the shape of hearts. Red hearts on these Valentine's jerseys. McDonald and Sanders will take the face-off to the right of Verostic. McDonald fighting for possession, but it will be taken over by Blue Ridge, who skates it out of the blue line. Sanders taking it on the near wing. Back. Shot. Deflected. Still loose. Sanders attempts to pass that into the slot. He's got another opportunity here. Finds it. Shot. Wide. Another shot. Saved by Sammy Bernard in the low slot. Fantastic save by Sandy. Now the River Dragons have numbers going the other way. And Hunter really tried to stretch to stay onside there, but he had a head of steam, and Hunter just, with his speed, couldn't slow down in time. Well, that'll get us to a media timeout. Dragons lead 1-0. Don't turn that YouTube dial. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. Your Dragons lead 1-0 as we're having trouble with the scoreboard. There we go. We fixed it thanks to the incredible off-ice officials here with the FPHL. Taken outside of the Blue Ridge zone. Dunford is going to shoot it in. That's just going to find the net, but not the one that you try to find. It's going to sail into the protective barrier that protects our suites here at the Columbus Civic Center. That's going to be tipped, though, so Columbus will have it to the right of Hunter Verostic here. Jamaev will take the draw with Talian Dunford. Back to Dunford. Over to Doe. Blocked. Into the corner. Rimmed around the outside wall. Back behind the net. Into the slot. No one home. Still bouncing around. Now Blue Ridge is able to skate it out. Dumped in by Daly. Too much to handle for the Blue Ridge Bobcats, and Columbus skates it out yet again. Oh, fantastic chance there by Jamaev. Turned away by Verostic. Another one. Dunford, instead of just sealing it, takes a slap shot. And Hunter Verostic has to glove it as his team is in the middle of a change. So, Sturges back out. Anderson rims it around the outside. Taken by Blue Ridge and escapes the zone. That's offsides. Are your sides feeling a little bit off? Well, call our friends at Old School Barbershop. They'll get you fixed up right away. That offside is brought to you once again by Old School Barbershop. Dragons pass it into the neutral zone. Still fighting for control as it bleeds into the Blue Ridge end. Takes it back into the near corner. Using the boards. What's that? Cody Wickline is back on the bench now, I see. Just an equipment issue for the start. Oh, just a pass missed in the high slot. Dumped right back around near boards. Back up to the point. Anderson dumps it all the way around. That's going to be blocked in on the boards, and we're waiting the call here from the referee. Oh, this is going to be hooking as your River Dragons are going to go on to the Loft Power Play. The Loft, featuring live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your Columbus River Dragon ticket for a 2-for-1 cover. This is the first power play opportunity the Dragons have had tonight, and it was a power play that was very successful against the Rock Lobsters on Wednesday night. But this will be Doe makes a play, turned away by Verostic, kept in the zone by Justin McDonald. He's looking for a pass over to the middle, in the near zone. He's going to dump this back into the near corner. Kirk Underwood back up to Austin Doe. Across the ice. Back up to Doe at the point. Looking for a shot. Shoots! Deflected before it ever makes the net. That's... Doe is roughed up there. And turnover, but deflected off of a Blue Ridge player to keep it from going all the way down. Lucky break for Columbus. McDonald has it. Near side boards, slowly creeping up across the center. Oh, just missed for Hunter, wide open in the in Ovechkin's office over there. McDonald looking for it again. He shoots, saved by Verostic. Fantastic pad save to deny Ryan Hunter. Second power play unit is owned for Columbus. 53 seconds left to go with the man advantage. In the Slagers holding call. Wickline will take it for Columbus to the left of Verostic. One by Blue Ridge into the corner. Managed to keep it in by Columbus off of the referee. Back up to the point. D-to-D pass to Slahetka. Back out. Looking for a pass, thinks better of it. Back to Slahetka. Into the low wing. Slahetka at the D. Back into the circles. Behind the net we go. Does it? Shot! Shut down once again by Verostic, who has not been phased by these low slot crossover passes. Well, I can't say hasn't been phased. He has allowed a one goal, and it came on a very similar pass from Justin McDonald to Scott Doherty in the first period. And that is your only scoring so far, as we're almost halfway through this contest between Blue Ridge and Columbus. Underwood to take the face-off here for the River Dragons. One back. Cross-ice feed. Back to Slahetka. D-to-D. Up to the wing. Shot! Saved by Verostic. Glove. Sounded like that almost felt metal, but that was in Hunter's glove the entire time. 13 seconds left on the man advantage. Sleeger's ready to come out of the box any minute now, or any second now. Played in behind the net by Blue Ridge. They're going to chip it out of the boards, and that'll do it for the Loft power play as Columbus falls to 0-1. Behind the net. He had a pass into the slot, but thought better of it. As Columbus recollects and backhands it. Doesn't clear the zone. Cross-ice feed. Saved by Sammy Bernard. Sliding to his left. Made a massive save with a pass. And a hook shot by Daly. And just sails wide of the cage. That'll clear the net. But that is tipped by a Blue Ridge defender, allowing Columbus to change. Dumped in by Blue Ridge. It's going to be played by Sammy as he rims it around the side. Funny bounce off of the corner. Might have saved a scoring opportunity there for Daly, who was set up and ready for it with an open net. Two River Dragons collide. Shot saved by the glove of Sammy Bernard. Fans, don't forget your free digital program for every home game available at rdragons.com. And while you're doing that, I'd like to thank Country Inn & Suites, official host hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Face-off will be to the right of Sammy. Both teams jump the gun. We're going to do it again. One out to the slot. Shot, deflection, nasty deflection there, but Sammy is on top of it with a glove save. Found a skate and then I think a stick in front for the double deflection, but Sammy Bernard was all over that. Had a great view of the shot from the D. This face-off won by Columbus as they try to fight to get it out, and they will succeed. Clear the blue line. Blue Ridge skates it up, clears into the Columbus zone, into the far corner, and he loses the edge. That'll give Columbus the puck back as they cycle back and begin the breakout. Passes it out. Galvin to the far side. Shot, glove save by Verostic, and that'll take us in to a media timeout. Don't change that channel, anyone. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah, on any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Welcome back in here to Columbus Civic Center. River Dragons hockey is brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting, specializing in payroll, bookkeeping, income, and sales taxes for small businesses. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. River Dragons lead 1-0 with 9:41 left to play here in the second period. Face-off will be McDonald versus Sanders, won by McDonald, back out to the D. Shot goes wide. McDonald in the far corner, looking for a pass across. He'll dump it back in the far corner, fighting for it. Hunter intercepted right in the mid-slot. McDonald could not contain it, too hot to handle. Doherty deflected by Hunter, still loose, and it's collected by Blue Ridge. Hunter Verostic never saw that pass, and it honestly, it was so good of a deflection angle that Ryan Hunter might have saved that shot himself. And that is icing by the Blue Ridge Bobcats, who will put them right back in to an offense or defensive zone draw. That icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace, tune, and AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or going to airforceheatingandair.com. Face off here to the left of Hunter Verostic. Back out to Anderson at the point. He's going to rim it around. Puck behind the net. And skated out by the Bobcats. Bouncing around here in the neutral zone. Finally recovered by Blue Ridge. Shot saved by Sammy Bernard. I mentioned it earlier, but it feels like Blue Ridge in their scouting or practice saw something with the glove side of Sammy Bernard, because a good 90% of the shots have been aimed at his glove side. So far, up to the task, though. Face off here in the Dragons' defensive zone. He's going to kick Martin out of the zone, out of the face-off circle for Belfay. Won by Blue Ridge. Shot, another glove side save for Sammy Bernard. And he'll skate around in his specialty Valentine's jersey with the heart patches on the elbows, like an old professor's jacket. Honestly, his helmet and pads match really well with this Valentine's day uniform. So best dress for the evening, definitely going to Sammy Bernard. Back out, Blue Ridge, shot, turned away again by Sammy Bernard. Off the deflection, another shot, low save. That's going to be deflected into the net by the blocker of Sammy Bernard, who just faced 3 high-scoring chances back to back to back, turning them all away to keep the Bobcats off the board here in the second period. One back into the corner by the River Dragons. Sturges, and he will clear the zone. Dumped in to the zone. Big hit behind the Blue Ridge net as the puck is still back there. Both teams starting to play more physical now. That's going to clear the zone. Blue Ridge skates it up into the near side corner, turns back, looking for a passing opportunity, decides to dump it into the near side corner. That's going to be one back by Columbus, and Sturges skates it out and will dump it into the far corner. Columbus will go for a change. Blue Ridge, that's Daly taking it across the red line. Nice deke around a defender. He's going to take it back to the blue line. Shot just wide. Still in? Well, not for now. Chipped up and deflected right back into the Columbus zone. Columbus and Blue Ridge both change as the puck is settled behind the net before Justin McDonald takes it out from behind. He'll cross-ice feed it, and it's dumped in. Funny bounce, taken right back to Verostic. Hunter looking for the cross-ice feed. No one is in the slot or the circle. Now 3-on-1, 3-on-2, going back the other way. Cross-ice, and that's going to be blocked. That's a fantastic pass block. Another block. Pass tied up the stick really well. Those are 2 fantastic opportunities in the slot that would have been a problem for Sammy Bernard possibly if they weren't blocked by a Columbus defender. Blue Ridge goes for a change. Pass, and they'll dump it in. That's played right off of the linesman. That's going to hurt, and it gets hit again. That's twice here in just a second. Both ends for the linesman there. Played behind the Blue Ridge net. The forecheck just harassing the Bobcats at the moment as they struggle to clear it. But now here they go. They skate it into the Columbus zone. Pulls up, looking for a pass into the slot. Keeps it himself. D-to-D. Pass. Into the low slot. Shot. Save. Save. Still loose. Another save by Sammy Bernard. As he... And we're going to have a penalty here against, I believe, the Bobcats. Yes. That'll be Austin Belfay heading to the box for the Blue Ridge Bobcats to give your Columbus River Dragons another loft power play. So far, they're 0 for 1. Couldn't really get much going on the first go-round of this. But second time's the charm. Isn't that the saying? Won by Columbus. Into the far circle. Back up to the point. Cross ice. Slahetka down into the low. Into the wing. Back up to the point with Slahetka. Over to the circle. Into the point. Pass deflected. Shot! Never makes it. And that's going to be cleared out. Just a bouncing pass that goes right over Connor Lynn's stick. Lynn plays it and manages to prevent a breakaway for Hill there. Columbus. Pass, shot, turned away by the skate of Hunter Verostic. Shot once again saved by the pad of Hunter Verostic. So despite letting up a goal, Verostic has been fantastic here tonight. Minute left to go here in the Columbus power play. Justin McDonald takes it. Your 2023-2024 MVP on the power play. Austin Doe tries to keep it in but is unsuccessful. Now skated out by Blue Ridge, and they will clear the zone and go for 4 brand new penalty killers. Austin Doe takes it back behind Bernard. Skates it up, leaves it for J-Mac. Kicks it ahead to himself. Into the Blue Ridge zone. Goes for a spinorama. Dekes the defender out into this low slot. No one there for it. Fantastic poke check by Verostic. And now Blue Ridge goes back the other way. Shot saved by Sammy Bernard. And he will hold on to it to force a stoppage in play as we get down to a media timeout. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. Your Dragons lead 1-0 as we honor our Pepsi hometown hero of the game. River Dragons still on the power play for 9 more seconds because of the Austin Belfay hooking call, but they have a defensive zone draw in front of Sammy Bernard. Won by Columbus into the far corner, skated around, and that'll do it for the power play. Puck bouncing around in the offensive zone, finally clears out. Slahetka will clear it back out of the Columbus zone. Still bouncing around, back to Slahetka. Finally leaves the defensive zone for Columbus. Jemayev running coast to coast, saved by Verostic. Was not fooled at all by Jemayev attempting to cross the goal crease. Blue Ridge skates it in, attempt to go coast to coast here. Backhander goes wide of Sammy Bernard. Shot never makes it. Back out to the point. Slap shot deflected by Hugh Anderson. And that's going to be slapped into the boards as both teams fight for it in the near corner. Rimmed right around and kept in for now by Blue Ridge. Back in, shot saved by Sammy Bernard. Philip Klavak with the wicked snapshot, but not enough to beat Sammy Bernard. 2:22 left to play here in the second period. Deuces wild in hockey. Shot deflected away by Sammy. Played behind the net. Dragons have it. Attempt to skate it back out. Passed out, that will clear the zone. Wickline, back across the across. Played Sturges, over, shot, saved by Verostic. That'll sail into the crowd as a young fan gets a souvenir. Good for you, kid. I remember coming to these games when the Snakes were here when I was little. And, you know, that would have made my night, getting a puck in from the crowd, as long as I didn't get hit by it, of course. Because, you know, that's frozen rubber. That hurts a lot. That's why they wear pads. To the left of Verostic. Won by Blue Ridge into the far corner, behind the net. Into the near corner, rimmed around. Kept in by Columbus for now. Up to the point. Slahetka, shot. Deflected on by Dougherty. He shoots, still loose. Covered up by Verostic. Fantastic opportunity there by Columbus, both off the deflection and then on the rebound. Both created by Cody Wickline. First with his skate and then with the IQ to just turn around and know it's there. Won by Blue Ridge. Daly takes it and now skated back out of the zone. 3-on-2. But nice stick play by Slahetka to keep it out, and that will be. Well, we're looking for a signal, and that will be a penalty for Columbus on Nolan Slahetka. So this will bring up Blue Ridge to the power play for what they are 0 for 2 on the night so far. To the left of Bernard. Into the corner, around to a River Dragon, and that's going to be cleared all the way down the ice. Shot on net for Verostic there, who puts his stick down to make sure there's no leaks. Skated up, still in, deflected there of a Columbus defender. And the forecheck, Doe shoots, he scores off a short-handed opportunity. Austin Doe beats Hunter Verostic over his glove for a short-handed goal to put the Columbus River Dragons up 2-0. And the crowd is going wild here in the Civic Center. The franchise leader in pretty much everything. Points, goals, games. Austin Doe on the penalty kill makes it 2-0 Dragons. We're going to go down to Dana Barker.
Assisted by number 24, Ryan Galvin, at 18:53 of the second period. Again, that's Doe from Galvin.
Doe from Galvin as Sammy Bernard makes yet another save. Face off, won by Blue Ridge, out to the point, to the circle, deflected away, into the low line, back out to the shot. That's going to sail wide. Into the slot, looking for a pass, back up to the point, slap shot, blocked by Connor Lind. And that is going to be sticked out of the zone. Fantastic play by Hugh Anderson. And that'll be the end of the second period. Your Columbus River Dragons lead 2-0. We'll recap that and the Zillow out-of-town scoreboard when we come back. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your...
Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability, so for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place, it's the way we do business.
Welcome back into a celebratory so far. I think that was what you would call the mood here after 2 periods of play. Your Dragons lead the Blue Ridge Bobcats 2-0. And let's get into recapping that second period. So, both teams went on to the power play. Have now been on 2 power plays today, and the Bobcats are working on their third. But, interestingly enough, the power play is not always an advantage. Austin Doe on a puck that I honestly do not think he meant to shoot. It looked like he wanted to chip it in to the zone to just kill more time over the net, and he just beats Hunter Verostic over his glove side to make it 2-0 Dragons, and that was a backbreaker, a shorthanded goal at 18:53 of the second period. Columbus leads the shots so far, 27-21 total, with 10 in the first, 17 in the second. 2 Blue Ridges, 8 in the first, 13 in the second. This game has been closer, I think, than the score would indicate. Both Verostic and Sammy Bernard have been up to the challenge for the most part. Like I said, the first goal in this game with 10:32 into the first period was just a beautiful pass from Justin McDonald to Scott Doherty, parked right in front of Hunter Verostic, and he didn't miss from 3 feet out. And Austin Doe on a shorthanded goal that I'll have to ask Dozier after the game, but I don't think he intended to shoot that puck. It just happened to go in. And honestly, those are the happy little accidents that you'll take in here in life. As terms of power plays, like I mentioned before, Nolan Slahetka took a tripping minor at 18:26 of the second period, so there will be some power play time left over. It will be 34 seconds of 5-on-4 action favoring Blue Ridge to come out in the third period. Well, we're cleaning up the ice here in Columbus, and we'll get right back to you after this. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less?
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your...
Touchdown!
Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. The The pucks have been chucked, and the ice is currently receiving its makeover from the Zamboni. Let's bring in the Zelmo's out-of-town scoreboard. Zelmo Zippin, the official fuel provider of the Columbus River Dragons. Busy night here in the Fed with all 14 teams in action. The Binghamton Black Bears lead the Venom 5-3, which is closer than I probably expected that game to go, but here we go. Danbury up 4-2 in Port Huron. Watertown on top of the Motor City Rockers 5-2. All of those games in the third period. In a game that River Dragons probably should have their eye on, Baton Rouge leads Monroe 2-1. And just remember, those two teams are tied. Baton Rouge and Columbus are tied for the third playoff spot at the moment. So every Baton Zydeco loss is a Columbus win, practically. You know, math was never my strong suit. The Rock Lobsters are tied with the Dashers in Danville. That's in the second period. And the Thunderbirds, our best friends in the whole wide world, lead the Mississippi Seawolves 5-1 in Biloxi. We're going to look at the Family 4-Pack. Tomorrow's a Family 4-Pack night, but we're all sold out of Family 4-Pack, so we can't sell you anymore. So tomorrow's going to be rocking. So if you have tickets to come to the game tomorrow, please get here early. And be nice to everyone in line and all the staff you see around the arena who make this possible for you to come to games and enjoy seeing the River Dragons play. But our Family 4-Pack is brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin 99.3, and it includes 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorns, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons. That's over $120 in value for just $40. Take advantage of this great deal brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin 99.3, Buffalo Rock / Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream, and the Columbus Civic Center. We have 2 more dates left for the Family 4-Pack, and you can go ahead and call in to the Columbus River Dragons office and buy both right now, or scan that QR code on your screen to get it, because you can't just come in and walk in and be like, hey, I want the Family 4-Pack. It's too good of a deal. We can't give it to you through the box office. You have to do that through the River Dragons office. So call 706-507-4625 to order yours today. Only 2 dates left. March 29th versus Hudson Valley, and April 12th versus the Athens Rock Lobsters. Okay, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back with some third period action. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? How about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing, amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where your Columbus River Dragons lead the Blue Ridge Bobcats by a score of 2-0. The next Eat with the Dragons event at Metro Diner is Tuesday, March 4th from 6:30 to 7:30. It's a great chance to meet your favorite players, get autographs and selfies, and enjoy some great food with your fellow fans. That's Tuesday, March 4th at 6:30 at Metro Diner, located at 5524 Whitesville Road in Columbus. The refs take the ice here in Columbus and are greeted, honestly, relatively warmly by the Dragons faithful. Normally they're booed out the building, and the next sound you hear will be the Bobcats re-entering the ice. Nice low hum of boos. I've seen worse, and I think we're going to hear a lot worse tomorrow when we have a fantastic crowd with the family four back as the Dragons retake the ice for the third period, looking to protect this 2-goal lead, protect home ice, and gain 3 crucial points in this heated Continental playoff race. If you like what you see on the Dragons tonight for the Valentine's specialty jerseys, the candy hearts all around, the heart-shaped elbow pads like a professor jacket, then you can find those on Dash Auction. All you have to do is just look at them, and you know, it's honestly always worth your time just to look. You never know what you might find for sale, and the whole team's on there, and we'll see. There's a lot of good options. The Dragons are going to start off the third period on a penalty kill, thanks to the Slahetka tripping at 18:26 of the second period, my bad. 26 seconds of time on the man advantage for Blue Ridge as they trail by 2. And so far, they've had a lot of opportunities, but they have been unable to solve Sammy Bernard. Won by Blue Ridge, taken up past the red line, dumped into the Columbus zone. Behind the net, Lind takes it around, takes a funky bounce, but that's going to go all the way down the ice. 10 seconds left on the tripping call. Back into the Columbus end, and that's going to be cleaned up. And That'll do it. All the way down. Slahetka will win the race. Back up to the slot. Shot just goes wide. Honestly, I think he thought he had more time. River Dragons shot. Slahetka. That's going to go high. And he'll go off for... No, he'll stay on for now. Underwood keeps it in the zone. Still kept in. Shot. Never made it to the net. Deflected by a Blue Ridge player. McDonald. He's robbed. Hunter going for it in the corner. He's got it. And he will attempt to make a pass into the high slot, but no one was home in a pink and white jersey. As both teams fight for it in neutral ice before it's skated ahead. Shot. Sammy Bernard denies the shot by a Bobcat in the circle. Austin Belfay once again just robbed by Sammy Bernard. And see, there's nothing fancy about that play, but it's fantastic positioning, knowing where the puck's at on a wide open look. And Sammy's done that about a dozen times tonight to deny Blue Ridge the back of the net. Won by Blue Ridge, cycled into the far corner. The slot will be taken out by Columbus, who skates it ahead in neutral ice, playing ping pong. 2-on-1 if they hurry, and that's going to be a trip on Columbus, even though it was a pink jersey rolling around on the ice. That's Samaro who's going to go to the box. And it'll be for holding is the official call. So the Bobcats go back to the power play. They're 0 for 3 on the night. And it's won by Columbus. Wickline, and he'll dump it all the way down. Doe's going to provide some pressure here and just make him pass it up the wing. Still played in neutral ice, bouncing around. Neither team can really keep a hold of the puck at the moment. The crowd is really expressing their love for the Zebras here tonight on a lovely Valentine's Day, as that's cleared right back out of the zone. Full change for Columbus as Verostic plays it behind the net. Daly taking it up the near boards. Passed back. Not expecting a pass as the defense was going for a change. Starting to get a little chippy out here on the near boards. Looking back to the point. DD. Shot off the post. Kept in. And now cleared out by Columbus. 38 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Lots of time being eaten up, and it'll be cleared all the way down the ice. $20 seconds left to go. And the forecheck is just absolutely daunting right now for Blue Ridge. It's so big of an obstacle. They can't seem to cross the red line to get it on into Columbus's zone, and that'll be another successful penalty kill for the Dragons. Finally entering the Columbus zone. Shot! And that's going to go off of Sammy's shoulder. Played off of the ref. Bounces back. Nice passing. Skate into the Blues. blue line. Played around the boards. Sturges in the corner. Gonna lose the race to the puck. Dragons have to tag up, but it'll be dumped in. Big hit behind the play as the Bobcats just dump it in and go for a line change. The puck has been wild to start the third period, and honestly it was like this to start the second period as well. I have to wonder, with the humidity outside, with the storms we're expecting this weekend, if that has something to do with it. If there's just some wet patches out there that you can't see. Into the corner, Doherty in pursuit. He's looking for a pass. Up to the point, Balkwill. D to D. Shot. Misses the net. Three on two. Blue Ridge. Shot. Off the blocker of Sammy Bernard. Doherty plays it up. Hunter, and he lost it, so the Dragons have to tag up. Blue Ridge has it back in their possession in the offensive zone. Once again, it just seems like no player can really settle the puck, and that's a whiff. But then it's going to be dumped down by Justin McDonald will force Verostic to play it to avoid last year's MVP having a breakaway shot, and he never gets a shot off. He crosses the goal crease and never found his backhand. Fantastic opportunity, but it feels like the Bobcats are honestly pressing too hard. Like, every single player feels like they have to be the guy. And once again, another fantastic pass into the slot. Shot, off the post! A nice cross-ice feed that just couldn't go in. Another shot, it's saved by Sammy, it's still loose, swallowed by Sammy Bernard and Slahetka. And we have some action in front of the net. We're gonna sell things with a little tender love and care in honor of Valentine's Day, and we'll take you in to commercial timeout. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the
Welcome back in to the Columbus Civic Center. The Dragons lead 2-0, largely in part due to Sammy Bernard, who has been lights out tonight for the Dragons. Faceoff will come outside the Columbus zone. Won by Columbus. Connor Lynn, he shoots, he's off the crossbar! Another short side wrister from Connor Lynn. We saw Austin Doe beat Verostic on a very similar opportunity in the second period on a shorthanded goal. That one that rings off the iron and will go harmlessly in to the net. Jemayev will take the face-off for Columbus, but it's won by the Bobcats. Rimmed around behind the net and up the far boards. And that'll slowly make its way out before being dumped in behind the net. Looked like a pop fly. I know spring training is in session down in Northport, Florida for the Braves, but wrong sport. And he just caught an edge. It might have been a breakaway there for Blue Ridge, but once again, like I mentioned, the ice seems to be just not fully dry in places here. And it's not as humid as it was last weekend, but we live in Columbus, Georgia. The humidity is going to be crazy. Strickland takes up the wing, skates it into the blue line. Shot, saved by Bernard. Slap shot, and that scores. We're going to go down to the ref and see who actually got that. If that went in off of the initial slap shot, our Daly leads, or Matthew Ernst, his first game off of the, Hunter Hall scores to cut the lead in half for Columbus. Just a greasy goal, and that's what you need when you have a goalie that is as locked in as Sammy Bernard has been tonight. Dragons skated in, and he's harassed, but no call. It'll go safely into the glove of Verostic, and we'll have a face-off on the near circle. Taken behind the Bobcat net. Still kept in. Shot just turned away by Verostic. He just got his paddle to that one. Now skated up. Numbers for Blue Ridge if they hurry. In the slot. He whiffs on it yet again. There was a chance that Columbus could have had an odd man rush out of that as well, but it just wasn't meant to be. Dunford gets up gingerly after that hit. Oh, bad pass. Turnover. Dunford shoots into the glove of Verostic. $11:16 left to play here in the third period. Your shots on goal still favor Columbus, as they have all game, 30-26. But where it matters, the Dragons only lead by 1. McDonald's going to get kicked out of the faceoff dot. And that'll bring on Ryan Hunter. Won by Blue Ridge back into the corner, but that's going to be kept in by Columbus. Underwood unable to keep it in. McDonald cross the ice to Doherty. And Doherty absolutely lays out a Bobcat defender. Justin McDonald has it. Takes it into the slot. Intercepted before it could find Ryan Hunter, but Hunter steals it off the stick. He's looking for a pass. He shoots. Rebound out. Recovered by Blue Ridge. Still in the offensive zone and now skated out by the Bobcats. In the neutral zone, a very tired unit here for Blue Ridge as they go on for a change. Behind the net now, we see pink jerseys leaving and entering the ice as well. Both teams slowing it down. Small Deke is going to dump it in. They're behind the net into the corner. He just whiffed. Jamaev might have had some space there on the far post. Back behind the net for Wickline into the near corner. Up to the post. But that's going to be intercepted and chipped out by Blue Ridge. Daly lost it. Might have been offsides anyways. Back up here for Columbus. Big hit. And they're going to lead it, but Underwood's going to win that race for Columbus. Cody Wickline intercepted. Back up ahead, and that's going to be sticked away. Whiffed. Shot. Blocked. The puck is bouncing all over the place right now. Neither team can settle it, and it's almost nearly led to, well, it has led to very opportune scoring chances for both sides. Let's go Dragons. Is beating all throughout the arena right now as the crowd goes. Home run pass for Talian, intercepted before it gets there. Jemayev takes it in. Talian into the near corner. He's roughed up along the boards, and it's skated out by the black jerseys. Neither team can really settle the puck. It's been said many times, but there's just been so many whiffs. Still bouncing around the neutral zone. Sticked away there before he could cross over the net. Shot turned away by Sammy Bernard. Blocker save. Back behind the net. Into the low slot, and he missed it. And now will be passed out of the zone to Sturges. Does not clear the red line. Dragons still cannot change. Up through the slot. Shot. Sammy will hold on, and the net comes off of the bearings. And we're going to have a little get together here in front of the net. See, it's important when you get to be a professional that you make time for those you care about. See, because we're just exchanging Valentines in front of the net here in honor of the day, and we will have penalties come out of this. But we're going to go to the media timeout. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your...
Touchdown!
Woo! Mountain Dew!
Welcome back. The Dragons are on a 2-minute power play brought to you by The Loft. Back up to the point. Hunter in the near slot. McDonald down by the red line. Back up to the point. To McDonald. Back up to the point. Shot. Saved by Verostic. That'll be 2 minutes for Hunter Hall for roughing. 7:21 left to play. 1:36 left in the Hall roughing penalty. Dragons lead 2-1 in this crucial matchup late in the third period. Won by Blue Ridge. And they will chip it all the way down to Sammy Bernard, who plays it with his stick. Lays it off and skated all the way up the ice until it's rimmed around the boards. Take a takes a weird bounce around the chicane behind the net. Underwood tripped up, no call. Doherty behind the net looking for a pass. He'll pass it back out to the slot. Or to the point. McDonald, slap shot. Just wide. Back up to the point. Over to McDonald, one time, just wide again. Sails right past Vorostik's glove. McDonald at the circle. He's looking for a pass across. Finds Hunter in the circle, loses it. Down to the corner. That's going to be chipped, but not out. Back to McDonald. Down into the far corner. He's tied up, loses it. Back to Hunter. McDonald. Shot. He scores! Justin McDonald! The MVP! Doing MVP-like things on the power play for the Dragons. 3-1. That's the second point of the night for Justin McDonald. And some needed insurance. As he beat Vorostik over the blocker. And once again, put the cookie on the top shelf.
Dragons goal scored by number 7, Justin McDonald. Assisted by number 88, Ryan Hunter, and number 17, Austin Doe. That power.
McDonald from Hunter and Doe to make it 3-1 Dragons with 5:41 left to play. Galvin takes it. That's going to be sticked aside. And he's checked from behind. No call yet again. The puck is just not settling. It is, you can fight over it tooth and nail because, see, left behind. Once again by Blue Ridge. Amaro takes it. One too many stick handles, and now it'll be taken back the other way by Blue Ridge. Fancy Deke gets past the defense. Sammy, it's lost upon the thing. It goes wide of the net, but that went right through Sammy's 5-hole. And that's going to go by. Samaro looking for a pass over. No one's home. Recollected here by the Bobcats. Suddenly down 2 after that tally by Justin McDonald. Jemayev dumps it in for Wickline. He'll dump it into the slot, but intercepted by a black jersey. Another turnover behind the net. It shoots. Another shot by Jemayev. That's going to be contained by Vorostik. And that'll get us to our final media timeout. Your Dragons lead 3-1 when we come back here on River Dragons Hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
.419 left here to play. Your Dragons lead 3-1 over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. 3 crucial points on the line as these teams are separated by only 5 points on either side of the playoff cut line. Jemayev will take the faceoff to the left of Verostic. Won by Columbus, but it's played out. They'll dump it right back in and tag up. Crossed over, still bouncing around. Wickline will dump it off to Doe. Back to Wickline. Shot deflected over the net. And now played back around by the Bobcats. Dragons get a quick change of their D pair. 3:43 left to play here in the third period. Both teams going for a full change. The Cats lay it off, enter the offensive zone. Shot turned away by Sammy Bernard. And it's played along the far wall. Rimmed around. And won back by Columbus, who will wedge it down the ice. And no icing. Icing is waved off by the near side official. Blue Ridge coming up with only 3 minutes left to play. Down 3-1. Shot just misses the net. Looking for a pass across the crease. And taken out by Underwood. Justin McDonald, he shoots. Pass over to Ryan Hunter in the low slot. He just couldn't settle it in time to get a proper shot off on Verostic. Shot from the point, and that'll be blocked. Stays in play. Ryan Hunter in the corner to Justin McDonald. Shot by Scott Doherty. That'll be scooped up by the glove of Verostic as Doherty uses his stick to crown tonight Carson Andrioli as the officials escort both of those players back to their respective benches. 2:27 left to play here in the third period. Dragons lead 3-1. Won by Blue Ridge, taken behind their own net. Keeping an eye on the cage of Verostic to see when or if he heads to the Blue Ridge bench for the extra attacker. Played in the corner. Verostic thought about it. Now he's coming back into the net, into the Blue Ridge zone. Taken behind the net by Danny Martin. Verostic eases out of his net. Cross ice feed. Goes off the boards. Still loose. Shot from the point. Pass did not make it all the way there. It was an attempted pass, slap pass, and it was turned away by a River Dragon stick. 1:33 left to play here in the third period. Verostic still in between his pipes as Blue Ridge can't seem to keep possession. Sturges, he shoots and just misses the net on the rebound. They could have put the game on ice right there. 1:11 in the play. Verostic waiting for Blue Ridge to keep possession, and they still cannot keep it. That clears the zone with 58.3 seconds left to play here in the third period. Faceoff will be outside of the Columbus zone. 5-on-5, and now a timeout by the Blue Ridge Bobcats. The story of this game has honestly been the two goalies. It's a 3-1 game, which, if you're new to the Federal Prospects Hockey League, is honestly pretty low scoring. Both Verostic and Sammy Bernard for Columbus have been amazing tonight. 38 shots, or 35 saves on 38 shots for Verostic, 27 saves on 28 shots for Sammy Bernard. But honestly, at times, it's felt like more than that. Both teams have been able to keep pretty consistent offensive pressure on both of these goalies, in addition to many turnovers right behind the net or in the slot because of hitting a wet spot. Like I mentioned throughout the broadcast, the puck has been extremely hard to settle all night long due to the humidity outside. And both goalies have been put in some bad positions at times, but in all honesty, none of those 4 goals have come from that. Zone draw will come outside of the Dragon zone. Won by Columbus, and they will chip it down, and this will not be an icing. Kilnecki behind the net. Passes it off. Verostic not joining the rush still. Chipped in behind the net. And here goes Verostic behind the bench. Still tied up in the corner. Still in the Columbus zone. Intercepted and chipped ahead. Columbus, McDonald takes a swipe at it. Will not go. No icing off a defender. 21 seconds left to play in front of the goal. Still no, chipped out of the way by Blue Ridge. They lead the rush 12-11. And that'll be played, still not out of the Columbus zone, into the near corner off of the ref. We'll keep it stationary. 2-1, and that's your game, folks. Balkwell gives a shove at the end, and here we go. We've got some fireworks. Normally, we don't use those to celebrate Valentine's Day, but hey, it's still a long way away from the 4th of July. So, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with your 3 stars of the game. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Welcome into the Pepsi post-game show, where your Columbus River Dragons defeated the Blue Ridge Bobcats 3-1 as we await the 3 stars of the game. And we'll go down to Dana Barker with the 3 stars of the game. Sammy Bernard is your 3rd star of the game with 27 saves. And honestly, I think he was better than 27 saves at times tonight. Justin McDonald with a 2-point night, goal and assist. including that crucial goal for insurance for the Dragons. He's your second star of the night. And we go down for our first star.
And this is 2.9 for number 17, Austin Doe.
And we're going to go down to an interview with Austin Doe.
How was it to play in your 500 pro game via
Yeah, it was good. A lot of support from all the boys. It's been a long journey. It's not that fast.
All right, and what do we need to do to close it out tomorrow with 6-10 and win the ball?
Yeah, just kind of the same thing. Played pretty well defensively. I just had to clean up a few things and do it all over.
Awesome. Congratulations to Doe and the Dragons.
Congratulations to our first star of the game, number 7.
Okay, your 3 stars of the game. Bernard McDonald and Austin Doe. We're going to come back with a recap and your Zelmo Zip-Ins Out of Town scoreboard after this. You've been watching River Dragons Hockey.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Welcome back in to the Columbus Civic Center, where the River Dragons defeated the Blue Ridge Bobcats by a score of 3-1. Let's talk about it. Getting the scoring started was Scott Doherty for the Columbus River Dragons off of a beautiful feed from the far corner from Justin McDonald at 10:32 of the first period. Now, there were many opportunities for goals in this game. While it was relatively low scoring, I thought that was mostly because the goalies stepped up rather than it being poor offensive hockey. So we went almost 30 minutes of game time before we saw another score, this time by Austin Doe, assisted by Ryan Galvin. And that was a shorthanded goal on a shot that I don't think Austin Doe was even attempting to hit the net with. It looked like, with it being shorthanded, he was just trying to dump it in past Verostic behind the net and just kill some more time. And instead, he roofed it right over the outstretched glove of Verostic and made it a score of 2-0. Now, going into the second intermission, the Dragons really felt confident that they had dominated play. And we come back out And for a while in the third period, it felt like neither team could really settle the puck at all, which led to some interesting back-and-forth hockey. A few breakaways, all of them denied by Bernard and Verostic to keep this a 2-0 game until at 7:41 of the third period, Hunter Hall got on the board for the Bobcats, assisted by Radchenko, and that cut the score to 2-1. And suddenly, in the building, it felt a little bit tense. This has been a closer game than 2-0, and it felt at times like Blue Ridge had control in the offensive zone, if not for Sammy Bernard playing lights out. But then, just a few minutes later, Justin McDonald, not even 2 minutes later, at 13:53 of the third period, Justin McDonald from Ryan Hunter and Austin Doe on the power play made it 3-1, and just a beautiful shot. The MVP seems to finally be back in his old form, and when you have a line that you can roll out there every given night of Scott Doherty and Ryan Hunter and Justin McDonald, you have a pretty good chance of putting the puck in the back of the net. And honestly, that's what it came down to. The River Dragons outshot the Bobcats 38-28, but both goalies tonight were fantastic. And so I think that's really what it came down to. We're going to look at the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. The Zelmo Zip-In, the official fuel proprietor of the Columbus River Dragons. Busy night here in the Fed, like I mentioned before. All 14 teams got to see the ice tonight. Binghamton leads the Venom 5-3. That's still in the third period. Danbury hat tricks 7-2 over the Port Huron, and that has over the Port Huron Prowlers, and that has gone final. Watertown defeats Motor City 8-3. Still in the third period, Baton Rouge and Monroe tied at 2 late in that game, and that's a big game for playoff implications for both the Dragons and the Bobcats. Rock Lobster still tied at 2 with the Dashers. That would be a fantastic upset if Danville could pull that one off. And Carolina leads the Seawolves 7-2 in Biloxi. Well, this is Cayden Sturges, and I had a wonderful night filling in for Tom Callahan, and I think from all of us, we want to wish Tom a very happy get well soon, buddy. And just we hope to see you here next week. I know everyone in the Chattahoochee Valley is thinking of you. So for Cayden Sturges and my wonderful production crew, this has been River Dragons Hockey. Dragons win by a final score of 3-1.